Greetings citizens of the world. This July's blood moon is going to be no ordinary event. The total lunar eclipse is expected to bring biblical chaos on levels never seen before. Even some Christian groups are anticipating a prophetic sign of the end times. The second blood moon and the lunar eclipse of 2018 will grace our skies next month on July 27th. The July full moon will turn red during the eclipse due to the partial sunlight scattered through the atmosphere, but some esoteric and religious groups believe the event is more significant. In January this year's NASA's esteemed rare confluence of a blue moon, a supermoon, a blood moon and a total lunar eclipse in skies across parts of the US and the world. Blue moons and lunar eclipses come and go, but the arrival of the super blue blood moon today heralds chilling biblical signs for many. The Express reports, during the January 31st super blue blood moon 6 months ago, Christians and conspiracy theorists alike were urged to brace for the end of the world. At the time, the biblical book of Joel was brought up as proof the moon turning into blood is an apocalyptic sign. He said, "The devil's back has got to be breaking. It's the birthing of the end times. We are living in the final days. It's all about the super blue blood moon. It is a prophetic sign of the end times." The idea blood moon somehow signals the end of the world is linked to loose interpretations of biblical scripture. According to Space Boffins Bruce McClure and Deborah Bird of EarthSky.org, the blood moon prophecy can be traced back to Christian pastors, Mark Blitz and John Hagee in 2013. The devil's back has got to be breaking. It's the birthing of the end times. Paul Begley, conspiracy theorist. The astronomers wrote, from what we've been able to gather, two Christian pastors, Mark Blitz and John Hagee, used the term blood moon to apply to the full moons of the 2014 to 2015 tetrad. John Hagee appears to have popularized the term in his 2013 book Four Blood Moons, Something is About to Change. Mark Blitz and John Hagee spoke of the 2014 to 2015 lunar tetrad as representing a fulfillment of biblical prophecy. After all, the moon is supposed to turn blood red before the end times, isn't it? As described in Joel 2:31, the sun will be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood before the great and dreadful day of the Lord comes. Other conspiracists will, however, argue the blood moon was foretold by the book of Revelations, which talks about great earthquakes, the sun turning black and the moon becoming as blood. But there is no reason to support any of these end-of-the-world concerns because the full moon will not actually turn red on July 27th. The moon will only appear to change hue from Earth during the eclipse, but out in space, the moon will remain gray. The change in color happens due to an effect is known as Rayleigh scattering. When the moon dips into the Earth's shadow during the eclipse, some light from the sun will still reach the moon. But the sunlight will bend and scatter through the Earth's atmosphere, filtering out green and violet bands of the visible spectrum. The effect, which turns sunsets orange and the skies blue, will make the moon appear red.